Hello, hello, hello. How we all doing? One, that goes away. And two, this comes back. Three, main screen turned on. Excellent. How we all doing? As you can see, I haven't touched anything. So we're going to get back to remembering what maths are and whatever this factory was for. Reinforced steel plates, I think. I have seen what 1.1 is going to have in it now, so I've removed the structural solutions mod because, as became evident last time, it's not like I was really using it anyway. And it seems like a lot of those structural things are going to become a part of the base game experience, along with more nudging, but I still have infinite nudge on for now. Okay, so these are making plates. And these need to make rods to split into screws. I believe that's where state of things were last time. So, and I believe these, oh, whether or not this is working. Okay. That's better. Now, that's not really there yet. Okay. So yeah, I think we just put it here. Put two here, and then I'll move this one smelter down. So it lines up nicer. No. No, actually, does that line up nicer? Once again, I really should just look at what I've built over here and do my best to copy it. Now, what I've done is I've just wildly expanded space. Sir. You. Not much to be done for that, though. Okay. So would really like to not go out another row of foundations, especially with that encroaching. So let's just something perfection, enemy of good. That's what really. Whatever. Okay. Stagger these. Nope. Full foundation up. Nope. Foundation and a half up. Incorrect. Yeah, that much I think I can forgive, honestly. Okay. That's 30 rods. Which the merge then resplit. Okay. That's easy enough. That's right, okay. So merge, then resplit to screws. And then we elevate. Where we start making the plates. Then I'll start worrying about trying to beautify it a bit. Either way. Stairs. Surely. Oh, just so everyone can see, I did fix this. to use skim to do it, but it's done. All right, let's see. Now fix that up in a little bit. It has copied my paint scheme. Good. These haven't been, though. Iron. Iron smelters painted to look iron colors. Oh yeah, my miner housing. You know what? No, let me finish this first. Let's get this all functional, and then I will go make the miner housing look pretty. So I'm still gonna have to like manually rebuild this since the blueprint vanished on me along with all the other blueprints I had, which is probably for the best. Honestly, I'll find some better road blueprints or something. If anyone's got suggestions, happy to hear them, because I think the ones that I have up there are part of like a modular roadworks collection, which the ones I have built did not need mods. They're all vanilla. Okay, merge and split. Honestly, maybe we merge. We merge and elevate so I can bring the constructors back this way. Otherwise, I'm not looking at a lot of space. Merge and elevate. Speaking of, do I have these at the right height? I believe so. Inside, that's why we hide it behind walls so we don't have to see it. Yeah. Now I don't need 10. Actually, maybe we don't even have this row. Well, maybe we do have this one. That is to say, I see. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Okay. And merging. Okay. Don't jump on that then, I guess. Question becomes, do I want to send them straight up from where they are? Let's see. What were the maths on? P60. Screws are 40 out. I'll have 6 of these, so it's 120, 240. So 4 of these. To wit, I think we just go ahead and put the constructors upstairs. So let's just slap down the constructors for the screws. Production. Constructor. Color on this look weird. Screws. So knowing that, we put the lift up through here. be a pain in the ass to get to, surely. Now I can almost just go straight back. Alright, how does this look? Not terrible. Diegetic reasons, we put this there. Yes. Excellent. Now. This one. Could go basically the same way. So here. There. There. Yeah, that looks good. Power. Come later. Not gonna worry about it. What are you? That back, thank you. These are all set to make screws. Nice and automatically connected. Excellent. Okay. So that's screws. Now I need to bring the ingots, not the ingots, I need to bring the plates up and then we make the reinforced plates. What do I do with this? Concrete, maybe. All right. 6 iron plates. These are 20 out, and I need... That's steel. That's not helpful. Assembler. $30 in 60, so merge and split 3 times. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. Oh no. Yeah, I also need to set up more dimensional depots. And actually put, you know, some other building materials in. Where? Done that for a reason. So I need to merge these. Merge these in triplets and then split. Wait, doesn't that give me... Did I math this wrong? $30 out. 15 in, 15 out. That's right. And then it's 10 in. Yeah, okay, that's correct. Okay. So 40, 80, 120. merge in triplets, divide by 2. Yeah, merge each of the 3 together, split it in half. So merge these. Merge these and then immediately split. Merge and split. But not that. Not a Mark 1 belt. So Mark 1 belt's too slow. Looks like. Yes, Mark 2 belt. Okay. Split those in half. Each of those goes into 1. So I will have 4 assemblers. And if the plates are coming up here, where are the other 2 coming up? Oh. Well, anyway, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20. 80, 100, no, 140. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Counting. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, okay. So 4 assemblers. Per. So maybe yeah, I merge these in triplets too. Merge in triplets, split in half. Except that we need to come this way. So that's 60. Yeah, that's 60. This is 60. Split in half. And then I just have the assemblers upstairs, and it's all golden. That's where that lift is going through. I guess I should actually, and that's not a bad spot for it. There wouldn't be space to put one on this side of it, so we'll have to go this way instead. Which is fine. So we just put you... Hello? Yeah, okay. I don't know why it was invisible to me. I guess just because I had just been looking at the top of this one that was up there and they occupied the same space. Okay. There. There. Go away. Okay. Elevate. Then we need to split. Okay. Means we need to pick a spot for the assemblers. Six assemblers. Honestly, probably about here. Right, well, we move these stairs then. That's not a problem. Literally not a problem. But they're being divided by half, so they're coming out 60. Not 6 assemblers. Or assemblers. Then I can put the stairs back and it's fine. My problem, I never was a model. I never was a scholar. But you were always popular. Okay. And then we split each of these in half. Job's a good one. So how do I want to organize this? I guess I could just go up to a roof layer. I do it the same way I've done it there. It's still just 3 levels of wall and then roof. Although it's fancier roof. Okay. That would be happening anyway. So, alternatively, I could just stack. How ugly does this look? Does this make me want to, like, murder everyone in a 10-mile radius? That looks fine. Honestly, I don't hate it. That I do, but maybe. Yeah. Okay. It's not terrible. This one, however. Actually, you know what? You know what we do? Not that. Not in that direction. That direction makes it unhappy to my eyes. I mean, huh. Where is it? Never mind. Can remedy this. Should be right. Okay. Passable. Now, now we do the fun bit with the power and such. Since everything is here. Okay, well, minor housing input's going to be here. This we know. So we ignore that. What did I do here? I just... the boxes here. That is inside. And then I suspend it from the ceiling. Oh, right, I didn't have a limiter. Do I have the stuff over here to make it? That's a question. I even have it in my pockets. Beautiful. Okay. So, already continuing to go there. It's there, that goes there. That's all powered. And now it's not. Okay. So that's connected correctly. Well, okay. Getting ahead of myself because I said I was going to. It's going to split. Half of it's going to go out to be sunk. The other half goes into storage here until I set up other storage elsewhere. A not insignificant question becomes, what do I do with this? Do I take down like this part of it maybe? Even just this corner? Build another ramp down. Worst. Modern railing or industrial railing? Like modern railing on catwalks and industrial railing. No, we do not like industrial railing there. Don't get triggered by the different railings at all. I don't entirely hate it. It's fine. The wall's going to go up here. So let's get wall. And then I figure out what I'm going to do with this corner. Yes. Yes, I do see the problem. Yes, I can delete rooms, and I can also rid myself of vermin. Okay, oof. Okay. Concrete shall cleanse our sins. All of them making reinforced plates. A rate of 5 per minute. That is so slow. That's literally double what I had before. Why have you done it that way? Why have I done this way? We're gonna manifold merge it. I'm gonna hate it, but we're gonna do it. I'm going to ignore that power pole because it's not going to be there. It literally won't matter. Power's gonna run across the ceiling. Now I do two things. One of them wishing that I still had that mod installed so I could have offset layer walls. How bad is it? Totally fine, barely an inconvenience. Then have to go into storage, which I still have to connect. Offset are these? It's not very, I don't think. More than I thought. Yeah, literally. Okay. Literally bisected. I think that's connected. And then we just kind of have to have faith. Okay. It's working. Excellent. Well, no, other way. And now that's more at the rate at which it will actually appear. Nope, not even, because it's going to get backed up here immediately. So the internal belt needs to be that speed. This external one can be as fast as I can make it. And I'll just merge this into the other iron belt that's feeding up. Sink, unless nope. How is this going? Literally just feeding into this giant container. Okay. Thanks, me. Yeah, it's a straight line. It's going to merge directly into that belt there. Which, I mean, not the worst, but kind of predicates itself on there being a merger there. Which I don't think we can feed directly through the window. Or maybe we can, but I think it's actually not. I think it's lashed onto the very end of the belt. Go up the stairs, darling. Why must I overcomplicate things for myself? I mean, the solution is really very simple. Okay. Huh. No, stop. So that should... That's a nice even keel. Although vertical mergers are coming soon, aren't they? Soon, yeah. I guess they are out on the experimental branch now. I'm not playing on that. I'm playing on the stable. Although you wouldn't know it for all these dropped frames. What's going on here? I literally do not think there's anything I can do about that, sadly. Okay. Anyway, the answer is really very simple. I've just done this at the wrong height. For it to look good. This is going to look anywhere approaching good. That's fine, because what's actually supposed to happen is this road was meant to continue out this way and then handle pickup for all of these factories over here. But you know what they say, nothing quite so permanent as a temporary fix. Thanks, I hate it, but really it just needs to function, and it does. I've just missed my ride. Okay. Now. Now we go to the blueprint designer and we fix whatever the fuck is wrong with my miner housing. Because why did it break? I guess the same reason all of the blueprints are gone. And as far as I know, there is no way for me to restore them because they're not attached to individual saves. They're attached to this instance. It's not like I could go back several saves. Might help if I we need to take like a screenshot or something, or maybe I just, make a new one. I don't hate this design I made. How have I done this? One foundation wherein the miner gets buried. I believe it's a 2x2. Or a 2 meter rather. 2-meter foundation. Do 2-meter foundations. And 4 lengths up. Got full frame windows. Full frame windows and half walls. And this little catwalk that goes to halfway up. Which I think was just for looks. It didn't really serve any purpose. Maybe we could just forego that. I don't know. Let me do my best to reconstruct this, though. So I had the basics already. 4 and 1, yeah. So this is the basic footprint. Any road. Given the lack of just literally any cover around here, I must have gone through and cleared out the space, and then some things have regenerated. This should not just be naked up here. Surely this was in some sort of silica housing. Anyway. Reconstructing the existing design. Then I've got that there. That wall becomes a door. stairs, which we connect freehand after the fact. This, and the miner gets clipped into there. Okay, that's fine. Maybe the problem I was having was this wall. Well, there's no way for me to tell on the blueprint designer itself where this little support beam at the front of the miner clips through. Maybe that's what I was taking issue with here. Gentlemen. You know, because that wall is there. Yeah, it's just a one wall gap. Full pane glass, huh? I know I had this front of it. Solid up to that point. It's because realistically there would be no sense in it, like structural sense in having that thing clip through glass. The answer is no. But it didn't hurt, so that's good. I wonder. That seems low. Any road. So if we keep this concrete like that, and we just make the rest of these glass. Window. Okay, now I've got the miner here. Painted beams to go along the outside. Those will come later. And then I think I've got what, like a concrete corkscrew that goes up the side. Maybe that's why I was rebuilding this, because I had built it to sort of go along with this ramp. But if instead, so that's just such a harsh angle. And also, doesn't work. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that is. One, a really harsh angle, and two, I would rather it be the other way. It's going to be here at all. Which means I can delete. Actually, no, I can't delete that. We go back there. Okay, so now it follows the stairs. Fine. That'll get covered up, so that doesn't matter. So if we take this spiral, I can load it if I'm not liking this. So if we take that spiral and continue it up, that would put it going like halfway through this door, which we can't do. So either that has to stay, or I don't do the spiral like that. And if I'm not going to do the spiral like that, I may as well just get rid of this catwalk and these stairs and that door altogether. Because the point of them is diegetically so you could access the miner. Take a look at this again. Yeah, it's that door and then the pillars here too. Okay, I've done concrete pillars to shrink the opening. So it's just wide enough for the mouth of the miner to go through. Yeah, it's like that here. Okay. If we just delete these stairs, altogether remove the diegetic access to the miner. So if we just remove any diegetic access to the miner, just have this, knock off that, and then we put the concrete pillars back in, which are where? Small concrete pillar. Remember when they briefly removed the slide jump mechanic? And then I was sad. I think a lot of people were sad, so they put it back in. Okay, it is bisecting the foundation. And it goes all the way up to that 1 meter lip. Oh, right. I just remembered the other part of the factory that I just spent, the past 3 hours rebuilding. So that it was also making smart plating. Which I don't need at the moment, but will need again soon, I'm sure. Burn that bridge when I get to it. Okay. So that goes away. Small concrete pillar, erect, erect, erect. And then on this side, I did only have it going up that far because I had the little doodad there. So, if instead we start from here, again, ignoring that because that's going to get covered up by painted beams. Do wit. Something like that. Well, it houses a miner. Miners have drills, so let's do... I still like the idea of the little spiral going up around it. So let's have a little spiral going up around it in a way that makes sense. I believe if we were logically threading something, logical threading would be this way. aside from it being harsh. That's why it wouldn't be. That is correct. We just add to it. Let's add to it. Land, thank you. Okay. Okay, and there. Now that's a spiral threaded design that is logical for how a drill would go into the earth. Okay, and then aside from this, which we have like that because that's where... No, that's not correct either. That's too high. Actually, I think it's fine. I think I had extended down another half wall, so I think instead what I do is replace that with a full frame window and then a half concrete wall and then another half concrete wall, the top half of the wall below it. I think that's what makes it make sense. Then it looks good, except I think the half concrete wall occupying the same baseline as a full frame window won't work, so I think that it won't allow that to clip. I think it will yell at that and say they occupy the same space. Huh. Now I really do just have that large of an opening, don't I? Yeah. It really is. Why do I think of... Maybe it just looks weird because the miner itself isn't in it. Yeah, that is just a... Okay, then it's correct. Shrug. Okay. Yeah, let's and then at some point I will find a use for my K stairs. Actually, I already know where those are going to go. Sort of. I need to go out to the gallery site and, one, show that to you guys. Sir. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, so this is new miner housing. Aside from... No, we do have the walls. Why is that one different? Oh, I see what I've done. That one's different because that one's correct. All the others I did too short. It can't be 20 meters like it should be. The logic being, I guess there's 1 meter buried underground or something. Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. The miner gets clipped into it, and then we're golden. Truth. Okay. Close miner housing 2 because it's different one, the one I had originally built, since it is minus the little exterior walkway, but that's fine otherwise. Oh. Actually, do more. That seems right, but this seems too much. Seems like it should. Well, maybe it's fine. I don't know, just for some reason it seems like there's too much glass. But if this is where the curve starts, are on the same line. Those are on the same line. Those are on the same line. Yeah, okay, that's correct. It just seems like too much glass. Nope, that's correct. Okay. What? Great, then I can go build this. Go build this, figure out what else I'm doing. This reinforced plate factory. Specifically around this opening here. And I guess in terms of smart plating, that would just go here. pretty much where I had it. I was just kind of slapdashedly feeding them. They were not automated in any appreciable way. What I could do is split this further. Split this further and send half of the total production down to be converted into smart plating, and then the other half to be split again into either storage or sink. But this rotor factory has not been upgraded yet, so that's not a priority. I will, however, cause myself no end of consternation by just putting that here. And sure, why not? Let's take a stack of rotors and a stack of plates. And you make an adventure with that. Actually, I should sloop that. What else are sloops for if not for project assembly? It's 2 inputs, so 2 sloops, yeah. That's your ride. Yeah, no way in hell I didn't pick up that slug. So then at some point I need to figure out how to make the smart wiring. Is that quick wire? In which case this factory will be getting some love, because right now that's just making quick wire for the purpose of making quick wire for Mark II power poles. Using what, 4 times the power? Is that what sleeping something does? I seem to recall that would be it. But it's fine because my current power production far outweighs my consumption. Anyway, okay. Goodbye, you. And this. And that. Now, how the hell believe okay. That's where I've built built. So I put that there. It's going to be a bit ugly because the ground's going to clip into it, but I think that's just how we have to deal with it. So we find some way to come to terms with lining this up, okay? That looks correct. As correct as it's going to be. Oh, that's why we had the funky little walkway. So it was a diegetic way to cover up this part coming through. Come on now. And maybe that's why we had that as a solid wall at the back, because it hides that breaking through at the back. Okay, I'm beginning to understand some of the choices I've made in the past. Still, that's an easy fix. So what we could do we just have that there. Doesn't really add access, but at least it adds some visual sense to this part jutting out. Glum like Maria here. So if we clear that. That's still clipping through more than it should. I think I just need to lightly nudge it. Yes, but also a not insignificant part of the problem is well, now here's the thought. might alarm me. And then we just ramp down. What does this solve? To be on the grid. Doesn't matter because one meters. Okay, the center of the miner is here. But it isn't on the world grid. That's still the least embarrassing place to put it, though. So, regulations, you go there. I mean, do we have it be up this little bit further? It certainly doesn't seem to like that. That should be correct. So if we have this here at this height, and then we put the miner in, which that looks correct. Yeah. No. No, it is not. Not by a bit. Okay. Fizzle that. Okay. I don't like it being so low. Yeah, that square definitely has the most of the mining node on it. So that is where it goes. Yeah, the building was right, the miner was wrong. Okay, miner house housing 2. Take that out of the dirt. And that's correct. Okay, that's the right angle. It's not the right position. Bump that back. Bump that back a little more, I think. Let's go back that far with it. If I go back this far. Don't mind. Avoid that. Okay. I'm going to build this with the ladder on the appropriate side. Appropriate, convenient. Okay. Now that's looking right. Yeah, so there was a reason we had this little catwalk on it. Crammed up to the back, but it's not sticking halfway through. Okay. Passable. Ramp down 1 meter so it meets the floor. Except that I've created a different height problem now. That's why that needed to be down as far as it did. Or all of this needs to be up. Annoyingly. No. This has to go down. No. There. No. Blueprint. And... I love how there's no middle ground with you. You were either... You are just entirely incorrect. Okay. rectangle. Correct position. And then that's just how it is. And I hide a little bit behind some walls. Oh, not that beam. Okay. Well, I also forgot the other walls. That's fine. We can fix that in post. Yeah, 2 more full frame windows. Not an identical one, are you here? Thank you. And then that lock to cover it. That's what I did here. Is that what I also did on this one? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, okay. I could just replace it with a roof. It might look a little bit less funky. Replace it with a roof. Which one do I want? I mean, obviously not the glass. Okay. Don't hate it. Honestly, don't hate it. The painted beams. Painted beams hide our sins. Except I hate where this one's gone. Come on. just fuck off with the painted beams. So that actually makes it worse. Makes the unevenness more visible. Okay, and this was Mark II belts coming in. Mark III belts coming in. It says it's clipping too. It seems fine to me. Problem in my head is this bit of ground sticking through, which makes me think that we just leave this wall open. Which, you know, honestly, if it weren't for the fact that that's a huge just drop, which I already, see another thing I want to do. You know, that's not... not what I was going to do, but honestly, I mean... yeah. I can fix it later. There's no reason this needs to be here. Cut this off one foundation early. I guess I do still want some sort of wall. Prevent me from yeeting myself out. We can make it look nice. I'll just do like a little, like a half wall. It might help if I looked at walls. Yep, that's correct, sure. Try again, dearie. Then we just do a fence. Seriously? Rude. How do you like them bananas? Well, still very much pulling myself off of this, but I'll worry about that later. Okay, so power. Power. We need to make power look nice now. Just now that these two smelters are not entirely covered by sealing. But you know what? It's fine. It's good even. Totally fine and good. So what we do is literally, yes, okay. I want to delete all the power lines. All of the power infrastructure here goes away. And upstairs. All of the power infrastructure goes away. Okay. Everything is shut down. Oh, I see what I've done. Would be correct, except that it's not a 10 by 10. It's a 10 by 8 because of geography. Which means this section here has to go away too. Literally, I only want this wall right now. Okay, so. Well, actually. No. So actually, what's going to happen is actually, what's going to happen is that's where that's going to enter. Okay. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To be one further or one back. So 'Pretty sure when I ran the power up the floor on this factory over here, I literally just clipped it through the floor. Yeah, okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here. To run it straight down. Up there. Which, yes, I... ignore it. You probably don't even need to ignore it. Just need to... I need to put some conveyor belts. I need to put walkways in here so I can... Okay, what do you think? At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 1. No. No, no, no to that. No, no to that. I managed to do this. Help, I'm trapped. Yep. Fix. Which we can't do entirely, so we will do. Run that there. And another one. Okay. And now when we flip the switch, everything except the miner turns on. Guess I've done something silly here. Incorrect. Our green. Green, yellow, but because they're waiting. By green, I mean we are not red. We are green across the board. Excellent. All that remains is to put the switch not somewhere shit, and then a little bit more beautification. This factory is done. Sub-factory, I guess, because still have this whole section to do. What with the rotors? This section with whatever it is you're making. Cubes. Modular frames. Because all of this gets doubled. These are just operating on minor Mark 1s. Yeah. So upgrade these to Mark 2s and double the output of Verter's frames. And then I can actually rebuild the properly automated. Is that all you can hold? Yeah. Smart plating, and then work on actually automating the other two project assembly bits. Once I figure out how I'm going to transport steel. Steel production is off that way somewhere. And, well, yeah, I could just conveyor belt it. Yeah, steel beams and statters. Okay, well, steel. So this is why I was building the road. So I can build the road out to steel production. And then, like, I don't know, build a factory halfway in between that's handling project assembly. The way I had it? No. I think I had it rotated 90 degrees. I mean, that one needs to be... Well, why don't I just... There's a reason for it. That it needed to be that very, very flat one, so the power connection can poke through. This, I don't hate the look of it. Then I guess it's just a matter of if I do want those painted beams in here or not. Which, if I do, not like that. I want, like, I guess the way I have them, where they would extend from... Okay, well, I can do this. Just, that's right. So it's not. Makes it worse. Like this instead. Plug it in. And then we just add as much extra beam as we would where that connects. Oh, I see. I see. Not a square. Flat, yes, but not square. It would have to be this way. I mean, square, yes, but not identically. At least not from underneath. Yeah. Like that, it's fine. Yeah, I still don't hate it. Don't hate it going in that direction. Not entirely sold on these painted beams, though. I did want to fix that before I forgot, because the second I stop playing, whoop, that knowledge is gone. Now if I go and update this, so with that, place it with it turned. That way. That now matches the blueprint. That now matches the blueprint. And honestly, not the worst. As soon as I remember how I do these low barrier and label, sign labels. These. That, and then that makes it low enough. Let's see. Primary. No, nothing. Not a square, nothing. No text, make it bright. And then barrier, yeah, that's right. be these. Mirror it on this side. And we don't get even a little bit mad that's clipping through because honestly it doesn't look bad. Try not to fall off the platform. Honestly, isn't that bad. And it's made even less not bad by putting a functioning catwalk. I say putting a functioning catwalk, you know, up, maybe. It's upstairs, because yikes. And there. I only hate that slightly. Let's let's make this so I don't hate it. What's this? This is yikes. Yikes and cringe. Oh, I see. I see. Still bad, but not as bad, I guess. Whatever, I'll fix it sometime in the future. Yeah, reinforced iron plate factory. We did it. Thumbs up. Ooh, with that, I'm going to end it. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been a time. But it's working. It's working and it doesn't look like total shit. And honestly, at the end of the day, what more could you ask for? Painted beams to hide our sins. Okay. Yeah, I'm ending it here. Thanks, everyone. And I will find the music and hopefully find some way to play the music without blowing everyone's eardrums out. So we lower this. I turn this on. Goodbye, everyone.